Hello, welcome to vlog number 3. It's been raining quite a bit this week, so I haven't been able to film outside for this vlog, but I do have an idea that I'm keen to explore, and that is how off-grid living is being portrayed in movies and in YouTube's, in documentaries, and explore the question, are we being lied to? So stay with me and let's go. Let's start with the movies. Some of them really captured my imagination, but what do they really tell us about off-grid living? Let's start with the classic, Into the Wild. Beautiful and yet tragic story about a young American wanting to experience the great Alaskan outdoors in the 1990s. Without spoiling the story, for those who haven't seen it, it explores the themes of self-discovery, pursuit of freedom, and the consequences of rejecting social norms. The lesson? Probably the importance of balance and value of human connection. Oh yeah, and don't eat the wrong berries.
If you want something in life, reach out and grab it.
Next movie, Captain Fantastic. It follows the daily life of Ben Cash, raising his 6 children deep in the wilderness of Washington state, educating them to think critically, training them to be physically fit and athletic, guiding them in the wild without technology. Great quote, which summarizes the movie without spoiling it. We have to do what we're told. Some fights, you can't win. The powerful control the lives of the powerless. That's the way the world works. Well, fuck it. A great question the movie poses as well. If you had the opportunity to be fully present for your children, could you, and how would you do it? As a more classical or literary trend of off-grid movies, I am always curious towards any adaptation of Mark Twain or Jack London stories. They have captured the adventurous imagination of generations, and I'm always interested in new texts on the topic. So, as far as movie goes, off-grid living can be romanticized, but that's quite normal. Movies are meant to tell stories, meant to captivate imagination, and it's for us, the viewer, to interpret the message. Then we have the off-grid channels, for instance, big channels like My Self-Reliance with Sean James, outdoorsmen building log cabins in the Canadian wilderness, beautiful videos. Or off-grid with Jack and Nicole, living the off-grid lifestyle and building homes by themselves in Canada, Vancouver Island, and now I think in Hawaii. These channels have millions of followers and probably big productions as well behind them. But there are channels of all sizes. Some of the smaller ones can appear maybe a little bit more relatable. Project Camp, for instance, not so little channel anymore, but a little community of people who bought a piece of land in Portugal and are documenting their efforts in building a sustainable lifestyle. Or Homesteady, which I discovered recently and prompted me to make this video. I think they give a real honest account of what they are going through as a family of 8 transitioning to an off-grid lifestyle. And lastly, you have the documentaries like the filming of Proenneke, who in the 60s decided to leave civilization behind, retire in the wilderness and document his life on video, making him probably the first YouTuber, and also an inspiration for many to follow in his steps. So can some of these videos mislead people into thinking they are capable of living the same way and liking it? Probably. But do they lie to us? No. They show us their truth, their vision, their selection, which we can use for inspiration, but you'll never experience it the same way as you imagine it. So if somebody is lying to us about off-grid living, I'd say it's mostly ourselves. So just go out there, experience it, create your own truth. And that's my analysis.